You said there was nothing wrong with this offense that a clutch hit couldn't cure. I would say McCutcheon's hit probably was what you had in mind.
It was what we had in mind, and you know, we needed to stretch things out. We haven't been able to do that very often, and we were able to stretch things out a little bit in the 8th inning with another big hit from Wood. You know, prior to that, we had left 2 runs on the table again, which keeps challenging us. You know, runners at third and less than 2 outs, keeping the game interesting, keeping the people buying concessions and everything else. But we got to be more efficient there. But we did have a big swing of the bat from Mac. You know, he came out his first 2 at bats. He squared up first pitches both times.
I apologize. You've spoken a lot about your offensive aggression. But defensive aggression with these pitchers, with 2 strikes, there's not a lot of nibbling going on with Correa and Charlie. Can you speak to that it keeps the pitch counts down and gets people out?
Well, it was one of the things Kevin identified as one of his staples coming in over the winter that he thought he could do a better job at. And it's what Ray has preached, you know, from the day one, that, you know, when you get them, we're not a staff that needs to be wasting pitches. We need to just put people away. You know, pitch with confidence, pitch to the bat. Don't pitch to miss the bat. And we've gotten much better at that, and it keeps the defense ready in the game. I think coming in the game, we were towards the top of turning double plays. Our defense has been polished now for a while. I think we've played how many games, Jimmy, without an error?
5.
Yeah, so I mean, you know, it keeps everybody in the game, keeps everybody's feet working, and just keeps everybody sharp.
What do you think of Snyder's game, including that little slide at home?
Well, you know, he has done a really nice job. He hadn't caught Charlie, I don't think, the last 2 times out, so I just wanted to get him hooked up with him again and try and mix the catchers up that are catching people. And you know, he was able to call a good game tonight, and you know, got on base a couple times. And I was probably a little bit surprised when he broke, and I probably was a little bit more surprised when he was safe. But you know, he plays the game. There's a kid in that big body, and he loves to play, and he's a lot of fun to have on the club, and he's got a real nice skill set to use behind the plate.
You talked a lot about the home record. How nice is it to play this complete of a game in front of a crowd like that?
It's a good feeling. It is, Jen. It's a good feeling. I mean, we got a nice crowd out here, and the weather's been challenging. We haven't won a lot of games, and hopefully this will be a little catalyst for everybody, for us and for the fans, and we'll see how it plays out. We just need to focus on our, you know, 1 game at a time, playing complete games. We started to do that with a little bit of regularity.
I think Paul was a little jealous of Charlie getting some run support tonight after.
You know, I don't know about that. Paul is a professional, but there's no doubt I think he would like to be out there and turn around and see 5 or 6 on our side when he was pitching the game, and I'm confident it'll happen. And he's been professional about it. He controls what he can control, and he's controlled that part of making pitches and getting outs and pitching deep in games pretty well.
Thanks, Clint.
You're welcome.